Namaste everyone, we are Liva Miss Diva Queens. I'm Ayushri Malik, your Liva Miss Diva Supranational 2024, and today you are watching me exclusively on Filmy Mantra.
Hi everyone, I'm Ananya, Liva Miss Diva Content Creator 2024, and you are watching us on Filmy Mantra.
Hi Filmy Mantra, this is your Liva Miss Diva Cosmo 2024 Vipra Mehta.
Hello everyone, I'm Shruti Padhiyari, Liva Miss Diva Fashion Designer 2024, and you are watching all of us on Filmy Mantra.
I think I come from such a blessed family. I've been raised by a single mother, and I remember when I win it, I was there on stage and I was searching for my mother that where could I find her, and there she was in the crowd. She had the brightest eyes.
Well, I think it took me 3 years to come here. I auditioned for Liva Miss Diva for more than 2 times, and this is my third attempt.
Any Bollywood dream collab you have?
Not exactly Abhi, but because I have this biggest responsibility. But if I got a chance to work with Sanjay Leela and Sally sir, it was a great opportunity for me because the amount of aura he creates for the female artist is something beyond the imagination.
For me, it would be Mr. Ratan Tata sir. I think he did so much for our country, and if I could step into his feet and just do all the services he has done for a nation, it would be such an honor for me. Your power is within you. Don't look outside what people are telling you. Nobody should tell you if you're weak enough or if you're strong enough. You know yourself that your power is within you, and if your heart says it that you can do it, you can be on that stage, girl, just go for it.
I feel so proud of being a woman, not just today but every day. And then when you see people like them inspiring other women is just commendable. This is Anusha Pujari welcoming you all to Filmy Mantra.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
How is life after winning Miss Diva?
I think I personally feel that I am on the top of the world, but with the due support and respect with this title. And I think we guys are trying to sink it in with all the feelings and all the love that has been showered upon us. And obviously the opportunities that we are getting to interview and to be able to put out our opinions. So feels amazing.
Life has been a lot different after getting into it, so really looking forward to working more with the organization and growing with them.
It's a new experience that we never imagined of doing this, and this is something that dreams coming into the reality. So yeah, I strongly believe that we are happy, we are excited to look forward.
I think they all have covered points. To add to that, I would say we are happy that we are doing it together, coming from very different fields.
And you know the titles are not something which is easy to win. All this hard work, itna mehnat, the dreams, finally it has come together for you guys. But sacrifices भी उतने होते हैं to win such titles. अगर मैं एक sacrifice जानना चाहूँगी आप लोगों का तो क्या होगा?
For me personally, this pageant was held in Mumbai, तो अपना घर छोड़ के अपनी फैमिली को छोड़ के एक नए प्लेस में आके कुछ करना बहुत चैलेंजिंग था मेरे लिए.
फॉर द लॉन्गेस्ट टाइम मुझे घर पे बैठ के कंटेंट क्रिएट करना पसंद था, तो कमिंग आउट ऑफ माई कम्फर्ट जोन वॉज अ वेरी डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस.
Okay, I resemble the most with her because family is something that I truly love. So it was the hardest point where we have to leave family and come over here, and still we are here, and it's a great responsibility over our heads. So we're excited, yet we are a little bit like, okay, we need to go now.
We miss our families.
Yeah.
For me, it has to be that I had to kind of resign from my full-time job to focus on this entire thing. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's family for you. ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ खाना नहीं पड़ा because y'all are not foodies or what?
We are great foodies, but you know what? Your dream is bigger than food.
Yeah.
I feel that the true happiness is in winning it and doing what you love. I mean, food definitely fills us up, but we can always eat after winning it. Food doesn't go anywhere, but if you miss on the opportunities, I think that is more important. That you work, you get the opportunities, and then you eat rest of your life. The great food that you love.
Listen, tell me about your preparations. कितना time लगा for you guys to reach here?
I think it's different for everybody and everybody can share their personal experiences. In my case, I started a year back and पिछले एक साल में मैंने अपनी पूरी personality पे बहुत काम किया है, whether it's about the way I walk to the way I talk and also becoming knowledgeable as a person, knowing what my field is. So yeah, I worked on my overall personality. Took me a year about.
Okay.
So my journey began 3 months back when I got selected as top content creator among 50 people, and ever since I've been pushing myself hard to create content and literally putting in work for that. So I got into top 20, then top 8, and now I'm sitting here. So it's been an amazing journey.
Well, I think it took me 3 years to come here. I auditioned for Liva Miss Diva for more than 2 times, and this is my third attempt. And now I'm more than excited to look forward for the opportunities.
So for me, after graduating from Next Mumbai, I worked in the fashion industry for 1.5 years. So that kind of prepared me for this already. However, this entire opportunity came around just 3 to 4 months ago.
Okay.
And yes, so the entire process is different from our usual routine of going to the office or designing for someone else.
Right.
So this was for designing for ourselves, and then now it is about collective decision making while we design ensembles for this beauty queens. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, how did you motivate yourself after being rejected twice, or
Yeah.
how did you like cope with that?
Well, I think that rejection gives you a path, and that path was here to come again. And every failure has taught me a lot of lessons. So, by taking all the experience and all the lesson, I made my mind that okay, this year I'll go again with stronger mindset, and that mindset want me to win, and that's how I conquer it.
And who was the first person you guys contacted? Were they your family? Were they supportive?
Yes, absolutely. I think I come from such a blessed family. I've been raised by a single mother, and I remember when I win it, I was there on stage and I was searching for my mother that where could I find her, and there she was in the crowd. She had the brightest eyes, and I think she's the first person that I met after winning it. And it has to be our parents. They do so much for us.
Yeah. I mean, for me, my family has always been rooting for me, but my sister was always there throughout the process. Like she used to support me both physically, mentally. So she was there in the audience. I was just looking around, where is she, so that I can just hug her for once.
Okay, after my name was announced, my all the friends and mentors really shouted so loud that my eyes just went there, and that was the moment I realized that this is just not me. It's about like my family, my friends, my mentors, everyone win that night.
So my sister was already in the crowd, and I kind of had located her before the winning moment. So she was on a constant video call with my parents and family. So parents, family, and friends. So yeah, they were the first people to see it happen.
When your family supports you, एक अलग ही kind of that strength you get, right?
Yeah.
And अगर मैं जानना चाहूँ कोई एक ऐसा Bollywood personality है whom you guys look up to, is there anyone?
I mean, absolutely. Bollywood में इतने सारे stunning personalities हैं. But if I have to choose one, I think my personal favorite is Katrina Kaif. I really look forward to her fitness, and she comes from a different land and she made her image, her name in this land. That shows that you can really do what you like and there's nothing that can stop you. So her fitness, her talent really inspires me.
For me, it would be Dia Mirza, the way she's come up to talk about sustainable fashion and the way she's influencing a lot of people now. So I think it would be her.
Well, I started my career with acting, so I love SRK the most. And the quality that I loved about that man is that he is so humble with the women, and that is something that we really need in our generation. So yeah, I resemble with her. Okay, I'm so sorry. I resemble the most with him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, it has to be three names actually: Deepika Padukone, Priyanka Chopra, and Alia Bhatt, because they are very versatile personalities and they actually bring the A game, be it in fashion or acting or in personal life as well. They have a lot of personal struggles and everything that they have shared with all of us on TV, on many platforms, and that has been inspiring in many ways.
And these all women are beauty with brains,
Yes.
just like
Yes.
you guys. I have to say this. Whenever we have winners of Miss India, Miss Diva, it's not just beauty; it's the intelligence as well.
True.
And I really appreciate you guys. You all won that. And was there any plan B if this didn't work out? Then what?
Well, I believe that you really need to have a strong mindset for your goal, because that actually helps you. If we kept like a second option, that just actually deviated us from a path. Lekin I believe that we are educated women, because our path is one thing, but our education is something which is so crucial to us. So while we were leading in our passion, we also made sure that we are educated well and we're studying well.
So content creation has been a part of my life for past 5 years, and it will continue to be until social media exists. So I'm quite positive that it is gonna be there. It's not end of the world for me, even if it's not there. But for now, it is here.
Did you see like any boom in your account after winning?
Yes, absolutely. There has been so many people tagging me in the press, news channels, and like publishers are tagging me, so I can see the boost over there.
There was no plan B because I was knowing that this is something that I really want to do in my entire life. And yeah, for that, I had that mindset, okay, I have to do this no matter what happens in my life. How many times I'll fail, because, of course, I told you I failed for more than 2 times before entering. So there is no plan B.
So yes, we all set our eyes on something and everything else just
Yeah.
blurred out for us. But if the plan A hadn't happened, worked out or something, still we would go about with our lives, because I'm sure something that we manifested, something else that we manifested earlier would have come true. So
Yes. And there are so many other girls out there who really want to pursue this career, and they also want to be something like that. Any message you want to give them, because they are really afraid as well to start it.
Yeah. I think you said that they are afraid to start it. I will say one quote, that your power is within you. Don't look outside what people are telling you. Nobody should tell you if you're weak enough or if you're strong enough. You know yourself that your power is within you. And if your heart says it, that you can do it, you can be on that stage, girls, just go for it.
That's really right. And
Yeah.
any message you guys have?
I would say if you have passion for something, really work towards it, make your dreams come true, because you are your biggest supporter.
Yes.
So be there for you, keep supporting yourself, support your dreams, and get there.
Okay, so one quote I also want to add up is like, if you have to shine like a sun, then first you have to burn like a sun. So
Wow.
you have to do that for yourself. This is something that you deserves to do. And if you dream that, okay, I want to be a Miss Diva, or I want to be an engineer, this is what you want to become. So there is no struggles, like your mindset should be all ready or set to conquer it, and that's how you can become the one. And she's a perfect example, and a lot of queens are there, so yeah.
Thank you. So sweet.
I think I'll just conclude it by saying that chase your dreams, not your fears.
Aww, so well said.
That's right. And if you all can tell me what kind of a childhood you guys had, how was it like?
I feel childhood really shapes our personality. हम कैसे बड़े होते हैं. And my childhood, I kind of lost my dad, and I've been raised by a single mother, so I didn't had a huge big family. But then I had a family that was always there with me and has supported me throughout. So my childhood has been blessed with a very strong single mother, and because of her, I stand strong as well.
My childhood, I think I was not quite a bright student as per my school, so I really did get a lot of comments like, you can't succeed in your life if you're not studying, you're just focused on fashion, creating things. That is not gonna get you anywhere. So I did grow very underconfident. But I think social media did give me a chance to explore the side of me which was buried somewhere. So I'm really grateful.
Oh, my childhood, I was the naughtiest one. Like, I used to crack a lot of jokes. I used to make a whole class laugh and all. But eventually, I started my journey at the age of 5. I got into a role of child actress, and I did 7 Rajasthani movies, 2 serials, and slowly and steadily I got a Hindi movie, and that's how my whole childhood was. I was acting, dancing, and exploring myself. And if I talk about education, it was hard for me because I was already something busy with the stuffs, but I somehow managed. I was a good student although.
Um, I, I am a single child. So, and my father is a businessman, and my mother used to be a teacher, but because of me, she kind of left her job and she focused her entire world around me. So, most of the times, it used to be me with my mother while she would be cooking or cutting vegetables. I would just sit next to her after school and draw or sketch or read. And then, yeah, most of my childhood was like that. And yes, I would participate in a lot of competitions, and my mother would again take me there, and my father would pick us up from there. So the entire school life and competitive career was like that.
Any Bollywood dream collab you have?
Not exactly Abhi, but because I have this biggest responsibility. But if I got a chance to work with Sanjay Love and Sally sir, it was a great opportunity for me because the amount of aura he creates for the female artist is something beyond the imagination. He portrays a female into like it's beauty. It's something that you can't imagine, and he is portraying it. So I would love to work with him.
And like, are you guys into acting or?
I mean, I'm not into acting, but if I get a chance to do, I mean, a lot of creators are getting into it because there is drama in us, so why not?
We are learners. We can
Yes.
quickly catch up.
So like, who would you like to work with if given a chance?
You mean the director or the actors?
Actors.
Actors, I think there are a lot many, but if I have to answer as per our present situation, we are the queens with the crown on our head. So I would love to work with the king of the Bollywood. So I think that would be a good duo, like the
Yeah,
queen and the king. So
perfect
that's
balance.
SRK, guys.
Yes. And what do you think is the X factor to win a pageant?
I feel that as pageant girls, you are supposed to be beautiful in a lot of ways, but you should know that where your beauty lies, it lies in your heart. So things will come around where people will be judging you and you will have to meet certain standards and things might get challenging. But know that nobody can tell you how beautiful you are. So throughout the beauty pageant, keep believing that you're beautiful and at the same time, keep working on yourself. Be a better version of yourself. These platforms are just to empower women so that they are molded into a better persons for the society.
Yes.
I think for content creators, I would say try to stand out, be innovative with your content, and be authentic on social media. So that would take you wherever you want to get.
But how difficult it is to find your X factor because social media, so I don't think kabhi band hone wala. There's a lot of
Yeah.
competition.
So for me, my USP is that I make my own clothes. That makes me stand out from a lot of creators who don't do that. So yeah, you can come up with your own USP and shine.
Well, I strongly believe that X factor is very different, depends on person to person. She might have a different, I might have different,
Right.
they can also have their own, but it's always within you. And it's that ability to find that, okay, this is what makes me apart from these contestants, can make your person shine out.
So, as a fashion designer, I would say it is a very competitive field because the clientele is always expecting something new out of you. If you launch a brand, they would always look for that X factor in you. So, in my case, it is storytelling. I pick up mythological characters from folklores and fairy tales and various mythologies, not only Hindu, and then I reimagine them into contemporary silhouettes and everything, and storytelling. That is my USP. So I think if you have a strong concept, if you have a strong story, you will come around. It will show in your garment.
Are you into poems?
Yes, very much.
What is the like hardest hitting line you've ever heard?
Right now I'm unable to recollect,
Yeah.
but yes, I'm very much into poems as well.
Yes, because I'm really into poems, so I was like. And I have this one pageantry question for you. If you all woke up as a PM, what is that one law or rule would you like to change or introduce?
That's such a huge responsibility to be, awakened as the honored prime minister of our country. And I feel that we Indians are so proud of our prime minister that we would just follow into his footsteps and the way he's been working for us internationally and within India, launching so many programs. So we would just be the torch bearers of that and making sure that we are the greatest representative of India worldwide.
Yes, for you guys.
For me, it would be introducing new laws to make our planet much better place. So in terms of cleanliness, I would definitely like to do something.
Oh,
it's a really great opportunity if we get a chance. But there is a law that you can't take pet along with yourself to the food areas and near to the public areas. A lot of places are there. If I got this opportunity, I would love to change this because they are someone who truly listens to you. They are someone that inspires you sometimes because you are not healthy, you are not happy, but they are someone that you walk into the room and you see them and your mood becomes so lighter. So if I got this opportunity, I want to make a place where like your pets and you can just go around and hang and just be happy.
If I was the maid, the PM, I would make sure that across all the MNCs and private sector jobs, you work 9 to 5, whatever your 8 to 9 hours of shift is, not beyond that and not before that. And also that weekend, Saturday, Sunday off. And also the fact that work-life balance needs to be balanced, that has to be ensured.
Yes, and like apart from this, कोई reality show में interest है if given a chance to do Big Boss?
Big Boss.
हाँ.
I believe that there's a huge fan base for Big Boss, and that's something very amazing. But then I am somebody who would like to be focused upon my path, and that has to be to represent India and also complete my education since I'm a student. So I think I would prioritize that rather.
You guys.
I've never thought about it, so I can't really say anything. But I mean, it's not a bad opportunity to go there, so I might experiment.
I don't know actually. I was also not able to recall like I really want to go or not. But yeah, we have such a great responsibility over our head and shoulders, so we want to take it furthermore. And yeah, let's see.
They would enjoy designer's presence there, I guess. At least my friends would, so maybe.
But will you guys be managed to handle the contestants who's घर के अंदर?
It's not about managing
Managing.
someone, it's about entertainment, I guess.
Yes.
I think everyone over there is for the purpose of entertainment at the end of the day. And I think if you portray yourself as a good one, you give out what you want to receive, eventually they would come around.
Love
Yeah.
it. You all will slay if you all enter the house, है ना? पूरा वो perspective change हो जाएगा because it is like masala, है ना? So yeah, I have a segment called FU for you. I'll give a question starting with FU. So if you could swap lives with any historical figure for a week, who would it be?
Any historical figure? For me, it would be Mr. Ratan Tata, sir. I think he did so much for our country, and if I could step into his feet and just do all the services he has done for a nation, it would be such an honor for me.
For me, it would be Rani Lakshmi Bai. She's quite influential and she holds so much power back in that time when women were not even that empowered. So I would really like to see the world through her lenses.
I think it's very hard to pick one, but if I have to pick, okay, I can't able to recognize. It's really hard for me to pick one because I think everyone who have been working so hard, they have their own story, own powers, and own destinies. So yeah, it's really hard.
I think I would love to live the life of Elsa Schiaparelli. She's a famous fashion designer who really reformed the fashion industry.
If you're invisible for 24 hours, what's the first thing you do?
That's so nice. If I become invisible for 24 hours straight, I think I'll just maybe go and see that, like how the international pageants work, because maybe
Yeah.
that's my future destination. So I would maybe fly around and see how other nations are managing with their international pageants. So that would actually help me in my
Is
field.
that smart?
So I'm a great observer. So I would like to be at multiple places and understand things, places where I can't be generally. So that would be my thing.
If I'll be invisible, okay, I'll eat a lot of food because my gym trainer do not allow me to do that. So yeah.
Okay, I know this is going live some days. But if I get to be invisible for a day,
Yeah.
I would steal a lot of fabrics and stationery. Yeah.
Watch out for her, guys, everybody. The stolen fabrics.
And if your life was a movie, which movie would it be?
I think if my life would have been a movie, it would have been Hum Saath Saath Hai, because that movie portrays the power of unity, and together we sit,
Yes.
and it's we're united and we can bring so much to the table together. And Hum Saath Saath Hai portrays Indian values, and that makes me so proud being an Indian girl. So it has to be Hum Saath Saath Hai.
I think it would be Love You Zindagi, because that movie had so much to get inspired from. Like, changing your perspective about things is very necessary. So I think over the time, my perspective about life also changed and evolved. So it's a very good movie to select.
I believe now I'm living like a movie life. So yeah, and if I have to pick only one, then it's a 12th Fail. It's a new launched movie and it talks about the failures of your life and how a small town boy becomes an IPS. So that's how my journey was. I was very orthodox. I was also orthodox, and my family was also orthodox. And by coming far, this much was like made me a woman from a very small town girl. So yeah, this is the movie that really inspired me before stepping into the pageantry and this Liva Miss Diva.
I think it would be Jab We Met, not just because of the love aspect, but it also teaches you that if you did not catch a train, it led you to something else that was bigger than that. You were destined for something else. So every rejection is a redirection, like we say. So every moment creates new moments. It's like a butterfly effect. So.
Yes. Last question of this segment. If you could master any skill overnight, what would it be?
I think I'd master the skill of cooking, because eating healthy, because what you eat is what you reflect. So I would learn to master the skill of cooking, and also I can feed people around. That's just a source of spreading happiness.
I think I would love to know more about investment, because I'm literally cut off from that area, and I would like to understand so that I can grow better with money.
I would love to master my communication skills because if you communicate with a person heart to heart, it can make a bigger difference in the world.
My answer will be the same as you. Along with that, I would love to master the skill of saving money. As because I see a store and I just go in and buy something random stuff. Investment and saving, yeah.
And before leaving, I just want your definition of success. How do you guys define success?
Happiness. If just staying back at a place and staying with your people makes you happy, you do that and you're successful. And if just reaching top of the world and chasing your dreams, going far away, whatever makes you feel successful has to make you feel happy. So if you're happy, by the end of the day, you're successful enough.
I think my answer would be the same. Happiness is really important in life. After all, everything you do in life is a byproduct of happiness. So, I mean, why not just focus on your happiness and do whatever you want in life? Keep proceeding in the direction that you want to go into, and it will always keep you happy in life.
Okay, I have the same answer though because happiness brings you joy and joy brings your dreams alive. And dreams are all about chasing it. And if you're happy if you're happy, you feel happy, and that's how your journey begins. And I believe that only.
So this one time, one of my mentors, back from last year, told me there are always two ways of looking at something. Either you do it with a sad face, or you do it with a happy face. Maybe it's late at night, but you're still doing it because you have to. Do it like you enjoy it, and be happy about it. So, two answers to that: be happy and enjoy while you are at it. Else, if it is not giving you happiness, choose something else that is making you feel alive and happy and satisfied so that you are successful at the end of the day.
You guys are really beautiful inside and out. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming and
you.
sharing your
Thank you for
experience.
having
I really
us.
appreciate it. Before leaving, any message you want to give to our audience?
I think that not every girl get this huge platform, but thank you so much if you have heard us for this long, and we're really grateful for the opportunity that we've got. Plus, we will be here around the corner making sure that we always put up a great message for the audience that's watching us. Thank you for all the support and love.